Hello. I've been looking forward to showing you this recipe for a couple of days now, and I think you're going to like it. It's something a little bit different and yet very easy to make. It's a sheet pan recipe. I'm going to use a sheet pan in my toaster oven, and I'm going to make chicken thighs with radishes, all going to be roasted. So come on in and watch how I make it. Okay, I'm going to use some chicken thighs. These are skin on and bone in chicken thighs. It's a very economical meal right now. This whole package here is about 6 pounds and it costs less than $6. So I'm not going to use the whole pack, but I'm going to fill up a quarter size sheet pan and use as many as I can on that pan. I'm also going to use the other star of the show, radishes. Look how nice they are right now. This is a good sign that spring is here. So we're going to wash these up. I have 4 bunches. You should use something like that. Sometimes you'll see bigger radishes. Just use the amount that is all going to fit on your sheet pan. We're going to use some fresh garlic, a nice Vidalia onion, a little oil, seasoning like salt and pepper, but we're also going to use some salsa verde. And this is from Tostitos, but you can make your own, but you can buy one in a jar. We're going to use that as a little bit of a roasting cover on the chicken thighs. So let's get it started. We're going to start by laying out chicken thighs on here, washing the radishes and making sure they're chopped in maybe in half so that they're all the same size for the roasting temperature to cook them evenly. Alright, this 6-pound container of chicken thighs, these are nice and meaty chicken thighs. There's about 10 in this package. I'm just going to trim off a little of the extra skin or fat that I see so we can fit more onto the sheet pan. Okay, I have 6 chicken thighs in the sheet pan. That leaves 4 more for me to use at another time. I'm going to put them right in the freezer right now. And I'm going to chop up the onion and get the radishes ready. Be right back. When preparing the radishes, we just want to cut off the stems and the tip. And sometimes, if you like to give a little extra surface area, if you have some of the larger radishes, cut them in half this way and then just score them like a little checkerboard. And sometimes that comes out kind of pretty when you're roasting them, and it gives the salsa a little bit deeper surface area to put flavor into for you. I don't do it with each one, but I think it looks nice to do them to a couple. Just little X's in there. Don't cut all the way through. And you see what I mean about trying to make them all kind of the same size. That way they'll get done cooking at the same time. Alright, we're going to put all the vegetables into a bowl so we can season them. We have the Vidalia here, and this is a big one. I'm going to cut it in half again, and then slices. I'm going to toss that in with the radishes. Break it up a little bit. It's the best way that it's all going to fit on the sheet pan. And we're also going to chop up our garlic. Leave these pieces rather large because they're going to be roasting too. Something like that. Toss them in too. On a bowl of vegetables, we can use some salt and pepper. I'm using freshly ground pepper. And a little sea salt. Then I'm going to take my avocado oil. You can use olive oil or whatever kind of oil you like the flavor of. And I'm going to drizzle that in here so they have a nice coating. One other seasoning that I like to use in this recipe is some dill. So we'll sprinkle in some dill before we mix it all up. Toss that around. Alright, now I'm going to take the chicken before we get started, and we're also going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm going to add a little paprika to that one. That gives it a nice appearance when it's cooking, but it also gives it some good flavor. Alright, now let's see how many of these radishes and onion mixture pieces we can get into this sheet pan along with the chicken. And remember, the chicken will shrink, so I'm going to load it up pretty good. And these vegetables will also flavor the chicken. It looked like a lot of vegetables, but they all jumped in. Alright, let's take the salsa verde and give it a little extra flavor. And we're just going to scoop some around. Now this item has a lot of sodium, so adjust it to your taste. And it's a mild flavor, so it's not real spicy, but it'll cook into the meat of the chicken. Now look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to put some foil on this, and we're going to put it in the toaster oven at a low temperature, 325. Okay, I made a double sheet of aluminum foil. We're going to cover all over the edges to seal in the moisture. And since there's a lot of liquid parts in here that might give off a lot more liquid than we see right now, I'm going to sit it on another pan to prevent any spills in the oven. Okay, nice and tight. So it's a low cooking, a low, slow roasting. Let's get it in the toaster oven. Alright, I'm using my Kasori toaster oven here, which is also an air fryer oven if we set it that way. But I'm just setting it on bake, 325. And then we'll be back to check the temperature and make sure it's ready to eat. It'll be so good. The time's just about up. It smells really good in here. We roasted this for 2 hours and 20 minutes at 325 degrees. So let's get it out and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, it's still sealed nicely in the aluminum foil. Alright, let's poke in here and see how it looks. Oh. I wish you could smell it. Oh my gosh. roasted radishes. Have you ever tried that? I hope so. Now let's look at how tender. They look like little potatoes. And we'll check the temperature of the chicken here. Oh, it's in the 180s. That's definitely where we want it to be. Alright, now you can see there's a lot of liquid on this tray that came from the chicken and came from the roasting vegetables. I would have included some carrots and potatoes, but I wanted to use all the space available on this quarter-size sheet pan for the amount of chicken that I wanted to make. So let's scoop one of the chicken pieces over to the plate. Oh, look at the nice veggies, and you can help yourself to quite a few veggies here for a low calorie count, very low fat meal. So you can eat a lot of veggies here for a small amount of calories. I'm going to push this to the back and we'll cut the chicken and see how it looks. Now, having the bone in gives us a lot more flavor, and having the skin on gives us a lot more flavor. And if you wanted to make the chicken on the side and the vegetables on the side, oh, look how tender. Look how tender. See that? That's the joy that comes from roasting the chicken slowly at a low temperature. And try a little radish with that. That chicken is so tender and juicy, and the flavors in it are outstanding. Okay, I hope you get to try this recipe. The radishes have a nice little crunch to them after even roasting for 2 hours and 20 minutes. But the low temperature is what really makes this chicken nice and juicy and tender. Try the recipe if you can. Hope you like it. See you soon.